What's up, everyone? We are back and we're starting more seeds today, which I am pretty excited about. Hi, I'm Bree. Welcome to Simply a Breeze, and I am on my second year of gardening, and so we're trying out some new things today. We're trying out some new seeds, and it's also time for me, I'm in zone 5B, it's time for me to get my tomatoes and my pepper plants started. So that's what we're gonna get done today. I'm gonna start a couple of flowers and a couple of more herbs, and I'll tell you everything that we're gonna get started. So this is soil that I mixed up last time, and this has worm castings in it and just regular seed starting mix. So I'm gonna go ahead and just transfer this into this bucket because I'm gonna need this tray here in just a bit. So I am going to go ahead and transfer all of the soil so that way I can use the tray, and the bucket I can just easily clean as well. Okay, so I'm gonna walk you through, we'll set this over here for now. I'm gonna walk you through the seeds I'm gonna start today. So I'm gonna start some Russian tarragon. I'm going to start some parsley. I want to try growing peppermint again, so I'm going to try peppermint, and this is from Jung Seed Co. I'll link the companies that I got my seeds from. From In My Gardener, I'm going to try here, I'll come around so you guys can see it. From In My Gardener, I am starting Freckles romaine lettuce. Let me see if you can, nope. I don't know if I can get it to focus, but romaine lettuce. I am gonna try some Cimarron lettuce, which is also, a romaine. Let me see if we can, there it is, okay. And then this is a salad bowl mix lettuce from In My Gardener as well. I believe I got this from, I think this is also an In My Gardener. I'm gonna try copper red straw flowers. I've heard that these are like, they dry super well. They're a cool dry flower and they feel like straw, like they almost feel like paper as a flower. I'm going to also try a purple red, also from In My Gardener. I got these from Johnny's Seeds last year, so we'll see how they do. I had a kind of terrible germination rate, so we'll see. But these are also a straw flower. I forgot what color they are, but they were on discount last year, so we'll see how they turn out. I want to grow calendula because calendula has great medicinal properties. Let me see. And then we're going to probably start a little bit more kale. So I have red Russian and Premier kale. And then some Swiss chard, because none of my Swiss chard that I've winter sowed has sprouted, and then if it all sprouts, great. I'm going to try some red acre cabbage, because I started some green cabbage already, and they're looking really, really good. So I actually need to up pot my cabbage today, I believe. So let's take a look at, so I'm going to try and grow a California Wonder Bell pepper. I only had one true pepper form last year, but I also think I put my peppers in the wrong spot and they weren't getting enough sun. But I'm going to try a Wonder Bell pepper. I had quite a few cayennes grow last year. They just never turned red. So I'm going to try cayenne peppers again. I want to grow banana peppers. Those are tomatoes. I want to grow red Marconi peppers. Let's see. I may try shishito peppers again. These seeds are a couple years old, and last year I had about half of them mold on me. So we'll give them another try. If they flop, they flop. I'm going to try a Tam jalapeno pepper from Baker Creek Seeds or rareseeds.com. These are supposed to be a mild tasting jalapeno, and from what I learned last year, they're still hot. I'm going to try a Zapotec jalapeno, and that is a hot jalapeno. And then I got this from Becky at Acre Homestead and Jessica from Three Rivers Homestead. Sugar Rush peach peppers. They mentioned these on their channels and I was super curious, and I did get quite a few peppers to grow. They just never matured and ripened last year. So I'm hoping we can do better this year because I've been told that they taste great. So we're gonna try those peppers. And then my goal for this year is to grow primarily paste tomatoes because I have a goal to get more marinara sauce on the shelf. I screwed up my sauces for tomatoes and they're just super runny. They're not very thick or hearty. I also combined a lot of non-paste tomatoes together with my paste tomatoes, so that it just turned out really runny and it wasn't like a good quality tomato sauce. So this year we're going to do better. So this year I'm going to grow Roma tomatoes and an Amish paste tomato. And then I have 2 varieties of cherry tomatoes from Seeds for Generations. And one is the Sun Gold tomato. And one is the Fox Cherry tomato. Okay, so we'll set those down. I'm on the fence about growing slicer tomatoes. I may just grow one. Also I got another thing of Roma tomatoes from M.I. Gardener. I may grow 1 or 2 slicer tomatoes this year just so we have a slicer tomato, but we don't need a whole lot of slicing tomatoes, so I don't feel the need to grow a lot of them. And then last year I grew this variety of tomatillos. It came from a small mom and pop shop that we found online. And they didn't get very big. So I don't know if I'm gonna start these ones, but I will probably, from M.I. Gardener, I got the Grande Rio Verde tomatillo, and I'm hoping that these get really big this year. But I did get a lot of tomatillos, so those are what I'm starting today. I will probably start, last year I had 7 tomatillo plants, and I think that was too much. I may only grow 4 this year. I'm going to try to focus primarily on my paste tomatoes. So that's going to be the Amish paste and the Romas. So now I'm going to get this soil out, and I need to mix up another batch of soil mix. So in here is just worm castings and regular soil. So I am going to add some more worm castings to this. What I'm going to do just a little bit differently for this batch of seeds that I'm going to start is I got some locally made 100% organic compost from dairy cow manure. So we're going to see how this works out. So I'm just going to put several, I'll probably just do handfuls. Okay. So I put a couple handfuls of that in there, and I'll put a couple of scoops of my seed starting mix. And then I brought some water up here. But first we're going to give this good mix. So we get the worm castings and the compost and the seed starting mix all incorporated. And then I'm going to dampen the soil. And then I'm going to moisten the soil. So we'll start with this. Awesome. So it holds together, but I can't like wring out any liquid from it. So that's about the consistency that we want. So I'm going to set this right here. I'm going to grab a seed tray. I'm going to grab the cells. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start filling this up. So I'm going to set those right there because the next thing that I'm going to need to do is I'm going to go ahead and poke holes in every single one of these cells. I'll probably poke, I'm going to take out the big sticks and stuff that are in here. Sticks and rocks, and because those can get in the way of my seeds trying to germinate. But now I'm just going to stick 2 holes. You could use. So you will probably, there you go. Okay, so let's take a look real quick. So last year I started a lot. I started 3 Wisconsin 55 tomatoes, 3 Amish paste, 3 slicers, 8 Romas. So I think we're gonna do 10 Romas, 5 Amish paste, 1 Wisconsin 55, 1 Amish gold slicer, I think 1 Rutgers. None of my Rutgers tomatoes last year's germinated, so we'll give it another try. But I think I want well over 15 paste tomatoes. Okay. So we're going to plant a little bit more than we need, but we're going to start out with the Romas. So I'm going to try and finish off the Romas that I have from last year. Let's see. So I'm going to plant 2. So I probably planted about 12 right there, and that just means I've got a greater variety or greater chance of picking the strongest Roma, and I can choose which ones look the healthiest, and I'll just have to cull a couple, or I'll keep them all. It depends on how much space I end up keeping in the garden. So this whole left row is Roma tomatoes. Okay, let's see. And then I'll probably it's a Rutgers. Oops. I don't know if I want to do the Rutgers. We're not going to open the In My Garden aromas yet. We'll do Amish paste right next to these. Oops. Okay. Don't know how good these guys are, so we'll see. So I just did, I'd say, about 12 of the Amish paste as well. Okay, so then that's the second row, or second column, I should say, of tomatoes. We've got some tomatoes going, and then I think I want to do, I'll start 2, we'll do 3. I'll do 3 fox cherry tomatoes over here, top. We'll let the strongest survive there. We like a good cherry tomato for like salads and stuff in the summer. So we'll see how that plays out for us. So I did 3 of those. And then the next, okay. And then we'll do the Sun Gold. These are delicious. If you haven't tried a Sun Gold cherry tomato, I highly recommend it. They're super sweet and delicious. It's the best way for me to describe them. Just sweet and delicious little tiny orange tomatoes. And we loved picking them out of the garden this past summer. So I'm looking forward to that again this summer. Okay. I don't know. We will give the Rutgers one more chance. I'll start 3 seeds and we'll see what happens. Okay. And then I'll do, which one of you, any of you open? I don't know if I opened you. I don't think I opened any of these. I know I opened the Wisconsin 55. So we'll do 2 of those as well. Ooh, way more than I needed. There we go. And the Wisconsin 55 is at the bottom of this right here. Okay, so I'm going to write this down real quick so I don't forget what I started. So Okay, so this is all Roma. That's all Amish paste. And then I did those are box. I did 3 of those, and then I did sun, and then I did a Rutgers and a Wisconsin 55. Okay, let's see. I'll try a couple of these tomatillos that I thought were rather small, so I'll probably start 3 of those plants. We'll start 5. And then I will do 5 of these ones and we'll see what happens. We'll do 5 of the In My Gardener. Okay. Or looks like we're doing 6. We did 6 of each, actually. So we'll see how those guys germinate. Okay. So 2, 2. And so now, what can I put in that last little bit? We'll put parsley in the last 2 cells. No, because I want a lot of parsley. Let's do peppermint. We'll try peppermint in those last 2 cells and we'll see what happens. Peppermint seeds are incredibly tiny, so I'm probably gonna finish these pepper seeds off, more than likely. And these I'm just gonna sow directly on the surface, if I can get them to come out. No idea. Oh, there's still a couple more in there. Okay, here we go. I finished off my peppermint seeds, so we'll see if I get those to germinate. Now we are on to, what do I want to do next? We'll do the red cabbage. Let's see. Oh, fascinating. I don't need that many. That's a lot. I don't have a huge space, so I'm going to we'll see what happens here with with those. Okay, so I planted 3 cells of red acre cabbage. Oh, fantastic. There's a hole in this bag. So we'll throw you in there as well. And I need to, good thing I have, let's see. Oh, at least I was able to catch that. That could have been. Yeah, the whole bottom of this just completely fell out. Wow. So this is red acre cabbage. Okay. We'll throw that over there. So now I got these 3. Let's go ahead. I'll do these bottom 3 with parsley. Doing parsley. Okay. So I did, what did I do at the bottom of that? So that was all, oh goodness. I did tomatillos and then I did peppermint. And then I did red cabbage and parsley. Okay. Okay, those are my leafy greens. These are flowers. I just did parsley, so we can put you away. I think we're gonna fill the rest of this up with our peppers. So, we're gonna do the shishitos. If they fail, they fail. If they succeed, they succeed. I think this is their last year. I don't think there's much left. I don't think they have a lot left. But because of that, I am gonna put a couple per cell just because their germination has been rather iffy the last couple times. So I'll do the top 3 with shishitos. Shishito peppers. So this set of trays I'm going to put on heat mat. The cabbage doesn't need the heat, but it'll be okay. Okay. Top 3. Shishito peppers. And then we'll do the bottom. Okay. Do the bottom 3 with the sugar rush peach. Okay. Let's do our Marconi peppers. We'll do so I did 6 Marconi peppers. And then I'll do, let's do 6 cayennes, because I think I want to do a whole thing of bell peppers. I don't need a whole lot of cayennes. Those were cayennes. Oh, well, I screwed something up, that's for sure. We'll do bananas and bells. Don't need that many. Let's see, we'll do some banana peppers we can put away. We'll do the Tam jalapenos. So those tan jalapenos, and then we'll do the Zapotec jalapenos right below that. Put in these last couple of rows. I think I may do lettuce. Get some good lettuce going on. So we'll do the Cimarron. All the way down. I have lots of those seeds, which is going to be great. So, and then we'll do the freckles. All the way down the other row. Cimarron. Is ready to go. I'm just gonna put a little bit more soil on top, just to make sure that I got most of these seeds buried far enough. And I'll make sure I don't cover the peppermint seeds, because they're so small, I want to keep those as close to the surface as possible. And then we're going to fill this guy up. We're going to give these a good soak. And then I'll put the humidity dome on them. And then I'm going to put them on a heat mat. And that's going to help get everything to germinate. Let's go put this on a heat mat. So I can get this out of my way. These two things are trash. And then all of these seeds have been started. Okay, what do I need to start? This lettuce salad mix, I'll start and I'll direct sow it. I think I'm gonna hold off just a little bit on my kale and my Swiss chard because my stuff that I winter sowed should still be okay. It may still come through. So I just need to get my calendula, my straw flowers, and my tarragon going. So what I think I'll do is I'm going to get my spinach, my cabbage, and my broccoli all up potted. That way I can reuse some of these cells. I gotta try and save space where I can. That's the kicker, really. Is currently I only have so many cell trays, and I can buy more. I just don't have any at the moment. Any more than the ones that I have, and that's okay. So you guys, that's great. I can't tell if they need more water or not. I think I'm gonna hold off, guys. I don't think I'm gonna do it. Okay, well that's all I'm doing today is I just got my peppers and my tomatoes started, and I'm going to wait until the second set of leaves on these guys pop up, and then I will go ahead and transplant them. They don't look super happy though. I don't know what's causing that. So I'm gonna wait because I feel like they look a little weak right now. I don't want to add to the trauma. So it looks like we're waiting, but thanks for joining me as I started my pepper and my tomato plants. I'm really excited about that. My peppers and my tomatoes are one of the primary reasons I enjoy gardening. It's just really fun to turn them into something really, really useful throughout the rest of the year. Plus we love salsa, and I just love peppers and tomatoes, and I love all the herbs, and I love trying to grow new things. So if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you are not new here, but you've watched a couple of my videos, please go ahead and subscribe. That does really help me out. And we're going to be doing more gardening, and there's more life skills to come in the coming videos. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you all next time. Bye.